everybody, it is Charlotte with Charlotte Plans, and I am back, and I am showing you my 2019 planner. It is an Erin Condren planner. It is in the neutral vertical, and I'm getting you all lined up. And I want to show you a few things that I have done. I have no plans for any of this right now. I went ahead and set up a monthly notes page, and I need to go and check where I got this from, but I will leave it in the links down below in the description. And then my monthly, which is also a different place where I got this, but it's the same design. And so far that is my monthly, and it's actually not a lot of stuff going on, so I'm very thankful. And I've gone ahead and planned out my first week in my planner. And this kit is from Print Petticoat Bandit, and it is a printable that I found on Etsy, and I printed them out, cut them on my silhouette, and designed it that way. And it is currently Saturday, and I haven't filled in all of this stuff because I've pretty much had a very relaxing week, even though I had to go to work. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the back here to the notes section, because I have done some things. I've removed in the back because I don't ever use them really. So the first thing that I did is that I removed the folder that's back here, and I went ahead and removed the stickers as well because I really don't ever use the stickers or anything like that. And on the notes pages, I have gone ahead and printed these from Alejandra.tv. I've had these for a lot of years, and I don't know if you can find them anymore, and I know she has changed her YouTube channel and things like that, but they are letter size sheets that you would print out, but I went ahead and shrunk them down to where they would fit in the Erin Condren, and I printed them out. This is my annual routine chart, so each year I need to make sure I do these things. For the quarters for this year, for 2019, I need to make sure I'm doing these things, and for the quarters I need to make sure that I am doing these things, and as I'm going through each quarter and each year, if I think of things that I need to do, I will add them onto the list of things, so that way next year when I go to do all of these, all of these tasks, then I can make sure that I have printed out the next ones for next year's. And then this is the monthly routine chart, and it's things that are things to do around the house that I need to make sure that I'm doing. And then right here, this is from, I want to say Design by Two, but I could be wrong. I will find it and leave it in the description box below, but it was from Etsy, and it's books to read. So when I start reading a book, I will list it here, and when I finish, and give it a rating. And then I've left all the other notes pages. I may add stuff to here, like if I'm able to get through, fill this out right here, I'll add another books to read over here. My goal is to read at least one book a month, specifically my book club books, because I have not been very good. Oh, also, I got the 18-month planner back in November, and I went ahead and removed the November and December months as well, because I wanted the bigger coil, and I was already using a Erin Condren for 2018, so I just wanted to finish it out. I like starting off at the beginning of the year as a brand new year and everything. So this week, I'm going to flip this so that the pages are a little bit, there we go, equal, so when I'm laying stuff down you can see them. This was last week's kit. It was Get Cozy by Print Petticoat Bandit. And this week I'm again using a Print Petticoat Bandit kit, but it is called Bundle Up. And I kind of liked how I did the design last week, so I'm going to try to remember how to do that. This sticky note is from one of the Target dollar spots from a long time ago, and then the washi I got from Hobby Lobby or Michael's at one point in one of the little kits. So I am going to go ahead and get started with the bottom washi. And don't mind my beat up right hand. A cat bit me right here and it bruised up, and then yesterday I really messed up my right finger with the cuticle, so I bled quite a bit and have a chunk of skin missing. So I'm having to wear a band-aid, and it still kind of hurts. Not as bad as it did yesterday. It was throbbing yesterday where I had to put an ice pack on it a couple times during the day. And of course I was at work, and I do a lot of computer work, so I'm right-handed. And that was not very fun, trying to do the mouse and the, typing as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one, and it takes a lot of brain power for me to make sure I get things lined up, so I pause when I'm talking. And where is, oh, I didn't even go through the kit. I am so sorry. Here is the first page with all the full boxes and some flags. I've already removed the quote box and the bottom washi and some other ones. Okay, and here are icons and the date covers and date dots, script font, and the headers, which seem to be, at least these two are not not lined up properly, but it doesn't matter because I don't use those. And then some washi strips right here, some boxes and some icons, boxes and appointment labels, and a habit tracker, glitter headers, I use these as appointment labels as well, some sidebar headers, some more icons and check boxes, a couple more full boxes and some deco, and to buy, create, and clean boxes, and some more full boxes and the half check boxes. Okay, get these back in. I'm trying to find the things that I need for the sidebar, because I want to start with the sidebar. I need this one. I'll show you which ones I'm pulling out right now. And keep that off to the side. This one. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take one of the washi strips right here and put it under. And it has been a very long time since I have done a plan with me where I'm filming, so I'm sitting off to a slight angle. I'm used to flipping this over and trying to line everything up, but so that you guys can see everything, I am doing it this way. Okay, habits. We're going to go ahead and use these two habit trackers right here. And do the lighter one on top. Okay. And I've changed up my, the way that I was doing last year. And I have no nails because I've been biting them. Or I was biting them, and I've had to put nail polish on so that way I would quit writing, or quit, oh good lord. So I would quit biting them. That's the word that I was looking for. Habits. I thought there was, there's habits. Okay, and then another washi strip. And if you hear squeaking, that is my poor little stool this week. And this one I'm using to do. I feel so bad for my cat. I right before filming this, she was laying underneath my stool, and I didn't know she was, and I accidentally stepped on her to the point where she hissed and was not very happy with me. Hissed and attacked my leg. I don't think I stepped on her that much because she's not limping around, but she definitely is kind of mad at me right now. I didn't know she was underneath me. If I did, I wouldn't have stepped on her. But she was so quiet, I didn't even hear her purring or anything. Okay. So last week I kind of put a full box down here. And was there any... Now she's getting into things, so she's going to make me mad. She got me up at 4 this morning. Oh, we'll just use this box right here. And I will cut it down later. Oh, wait. I think I did this last week. There we go. It's kind of crooked. But right now I don't really care. Yeah, stay out from underneath me. I'm going to step on you again by accident. Okay. So this one has a double seam box, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do that on these 2 dates or go ahead and do it on the weekend. Go ahead and do it on the weekend. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. 11. And I think this week, with my finger being the way it is, I'm not really caring if things are quite straight or not. My handwriting is awful. And where did they go? And I have the sniffles. Okay, let's see. Since I haven't been around for a while, what happened in 2018 that is interesting for me? Well, I guess it's not quite interesting. My grandmother unfortunately passed away in July, so I had to go to Ohio to visit, well, not to visit, but to go to the funeral and then to kind of close up her house and get it ready to sell. So unfortunately it was a long and painful death for her, which is really not what she wanted. and it was kind of hard for all of us to see it happen. But that's unfortunately the way life is sometimes. We can't always get what we want. And let's see, because of that, I was able to get some money from one of her accounts, and I was able to pay off all of my credit cards, which was it was a nice thing, but I hate the circumstances into how I was able to do that. So now I am only $37,000 in debt, and that is student loans currently. And I have been able to maintain just having student loan debt and not adding any more debt. I do have one charge that goes to one of my credit cards, and that's for maintaining the security on my website. And that I pay every single month, so the credit card gets paid off every month. So it's not getting any interest or anything like that. And then at the end of 2018, I quit my job and was offered a new job, and I'm much happier with my new job. It is basically what I was doing, but I am now the customer telling the freight forwarder what to do. So before I was a freight forwarder, I'm missing some sheets. Oh. Haha. Because I didn't cut them out. I stopped the paper cutter before it was able to cut out the boxes. So this is page 6A and B, and I am looking for these. I only have to work 4 days this coming week because my new schedule, I have 980s, so I get every Friday off, which is very nice. Wish I had there was a sticker that said day off over here. I have them in another thing, but I actually might use I'll use another box for that. Okay, so I have work on Monday, and then my mom is flying in. She went to visit my sisters in Arlington, Virginia. And she's flying back on the 7th. I have work on Tuesday. I have a meeting on Wednesday, which I'll put down later. Work, and then I have a bill due on the 11th. So, go for, nope, not the work one. Bill due, we'll do pink. Okay. And then I have my aunt's birthday on Saturday. I'm trying to decide what boxes I want to use for we'll use this one for my aunt's birthday. And then I'll just write day off here. Okay. There we go for now. So, I wanted to add the little half check boxes, and I wish I could show you how so organized I am over on this side because it is so not organized. There they are. Okay. Let's see. Start with gray. Actually, color, it's going to be pink. Let's just go ahead and color block these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully that will be enough. It was last week, but I don't know with that, it should be okay. Yeah, it looks like there's enough room for a header in there. Awesome. Okay, so what other things happened that were good? That's all I can think of right now. All the good things that happened, which I think were pretty decent, except for my grandmother passing away. My grandfather, so my grandmother was my dad's mother, and my grandfather is my mom's dad. He turned 101 in December, so we're all excited that, and he's still living at home. We have people that come and help take care of him at night and let my aunt have a little break from taking care of him all the time. And my mom went to visit him for his birthday. Since I was kind of in the midst of quitting my job, I couldn't go, but I get a lot more vacation now, so I am looking forward to being able to travel and see my family a lot more. Okay. And I'm surprised I like this layout, but it gives me a chance to have some check boxes to say, to basically pinpoint saying you need to do these at this time. And I like throwing all the colors around and not true color blocking. So okay, we are done with that part. Now on to the full boxes. Okay, and I am going to take this box instead of using this box. Okay, checking the amount of time I have left on the timer. Okay, so my camera still shuts off after 29 minutes, so I have to, that is crooked. And I don't know if I can keep it that way. Sorry guys, flipping you. Okay, that must mean I have something else is on there crooked. Okay. And yes, this is the bundle up kit, but in Houston it was cold this morning, but I believe we're going to go back up into the 70s today or tomorrow, and this is our winter. So where we go from 30s at night one day to 60s at night. It's just the way it works down here. And half the time during the winter time everybody's sick because the temperature keeps changing drastically like that, and we can't get better. Okay, and then hopefully you're still on screen. Where did I just leave pink? The problem when you don't go in the order that they're laid out, you kind of forget. Okay. Okay, and on Wednesday I have an appointment, so we are going to do the gray. That's my meeting, and it's in the evening time. Then from here, I'm going to lay down these little TVs for the TV, to track the TV shows that I watch. And then back over here, I'm going to do a blue alarm clock. And that is it from this sheet. Okay. Now, one thing that I have been doing since I run out of glitter headers doing it this way, I have been using these little zigzags, and I kind of want to alternate, but I'm not. Oh, my cat's getting into trouble because I'm not paying attention to her. I don't know why, but the past few months she has been really needy and attached to me. I'm not going to complain because she is an older cat. She is 11 and a half, so she's not old, but she's older. And I feel bad that I stepped on her. It's been a long time since I've actually stepped on her. What happened to the other squigglies? There they are. these. Actually, I just noticed something on the sheet that I'm pulling from. There are some alarm clocks there that I think I'm going to switch out the one for the appointment with one of those. Okay. And we'll use the big clock. Okay. And there is a weekend, not really banner, but script. And I've been putting that down here. Okay. That is everything. I am looking for little balloons from here to put over here for my aunt's birthday. Okay. Some other things I need to do. I need to put trash, and then I need to remind myself to clean the litter box. Spending and exercise are my habits, and that is everything. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in all the things, all the labels. And the pen I'm using is a Sharpie pen in black. I don't know what I'm going to do this week. DCA2IAH, and she comes in at 35 p.m. Okay, 7 to 4. For those of you that are new, I am involved in a political group, and that's that meeting on Wednesday is our general meeting, and we're holding elections. I am currently the president, but I am not running for president after this year. I've served 2 terms, and I'm kind of, after this last election cycle, I'm kind of burnt out. So it's time for someone else to take the helm of the club. For cable, and that is prepaid, and this is, and I'm not good at script. But we'll do it that way. And I need some color over here to break up all of the pink that is going on. Okay. Okay, clean. Okay, and what are the TVs I fill out at the end, or at the end of each day, because it depends on what show I'm watching. I am currently watching some shows on, I don't quite know how to say it, but it's like Rakuten Viki, and it's where I can watch a lot of Asian TV shows, and I'm currently watching it's currently a lot of Korean shows that I'm watching. So I just finished Chief Kim, which was a really funny TV show, and then I'm watching Medical Top Team right now. Also very interesting. Anyways, here is this week's spread, or this coming week's spread, and that is everything so far. I will give a recap next week when I film next week's, and I will leave links down to all of the stickers and kits that I've used and everything like that down in the description box below, as well as a link to where you can get the Erin Condren planners and my referral link as well. I film plan with me's and budget with me, so if you're interested in budgets, I will be posting those as well. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful 2019. Bye everybody!